Hello, perfect English students. Welcome to the part 2 of the topic, our interesting topic, condition. Condition. In part 1, we looked at probable condition and improbable condition. Now we are going to look at the impossible condition or the rejected condition. So what kind of a condition is this? The impossible one. So this type of sentence shows a condition which can never, you have to notice the difference here. Probable condition, it is likely to be fulfilled. Improbable condition, it is unlikely to be fulfilled. But for impossible condition, it cannot be fulfilled. So this type of sentence shows a condition which cannot be fulfilled as the event mentioned did not happen. It cannot be fulfilled because the event, our condition, did not happen. So this refers to the past because we cannot have something which cannot be fulfilled in future. This should be in the past. So let us look at the pattern now. The pattern for the impossible condition. In the if clause, we have past perfect. Past perfect. Then in the main clause, we have would plus have plus verb in past tense. Would plus have plus verb. But this verb now should be in past tense. For example, if I had gone to the village, now look at this. If I had gone, we have used the same example. If I had gone to the village, this word here, had, is used to show the past perfect tense. Past perfect. So you get had and the past participle. Past participle of the verb. Go is the word itself, the verb. If it is just from happening, what do you say? I have went. Do you say I have went? No. I have gone. I have gone. This is the past participle. But if it was in the past, you say I gone. You don't say I gone. You say I went. You say I went. So go, gone, went. Go, gone, went. Now, for past perfect, we simply get this, the past participle, and put had, and we form the past perfect tense. So if I had gone to the village, now what does the pattern say in the main clause? Put would, have, okay, we have put, the would is here, the have is here. What else? The verb. And I said this verb should be in past tense. There we said I would buy some onion and spinach. Now in this case, this should be in past, so it will be I would have bought some onion and spinach. Past perfect, would plus have plus verb in past tense. If you had arrived earlier, so I expect to see this word in your sentences when you are dealing with the impossible condition. The had, it shows past perfect. So this is arrive. When people are just from arriving, what do you say? They have arrived. Past tense, they arrived. So this one is just the same. Past participle and past tense, they are just the same. They arrived or they have arrived. We use the same way. So if you had arrived earlier, you would have seen. You would have seen the leopard. You would have seen the what? The leopard. If Mwansa had seen the snake, look at this. This word that we have here is in past participle. The word itself is see. See, if you're just from seeing, what do you say? I have seen. But if it was in the past, what do you say? I saw. So see, seen, saw. But When we are dealing with impossible condition, we use the past participle and put the word had to show the past perfect tense. So if Mwansa had seen the snake, pattern says would plus have plus verb in past. So he would have escaped. He would have, then the verb in past. Escape, escaped. That was the last type of condition. The last type of condition, the impossible condition. We had the probable, improbable, and the impossible condition. Now let us look at this word which is used to show condition as well. Unless. So unless is very important. Please pay attention. Most of the past papers that you will get contain this word. The question containing this word. The question based on this. Unless. So the word unless means if not. Unless means if not. But this if not has got a condition. There must be some words between the if and the not. Hence those dashes that you are seeing. If not. So you have to put some words. You will see the words. So unless is negative on its own. Is negative because it contains if not. If not. Example, if I don't know you, I cannot call your name. If I don't know you, I cannot call your name. Unless. So if is here, this is do not. This is do not. Do not. So what we normally do, we replace the word unless, or we put it where we have the if and the not. The if and the not. So unless itself here, unless is replacing two words. The if and the not that is here. The if and the not. So when you put unless, the sentence is negative. The sentence is already negative. So you are not supposed to say unless if I know you, because unless itself has got if. So when you say unless if, then you are saying if not. You are repeating the same thing. So unless I know you, in the actual sense, we mean if I don't know you, because unless means if not. So unless I know you, I cannot call your name, because I don't know you. I cannot call your name. So unless is negative. Unless is negative. It has got not. So when you say unless I know you, you mean if I don't know you, because unless has got two words, if and not. Second example. If armyworms do not go away, I will not plant my maize. If armyworms do not go away, I will not plant my maize. This is if, and this is not this side. Unless, so when we say unless, we have replaced the if and the not. We don't need to put them again. So unless armyworms go away, in the actual sense, you mean if armyworms do not go away, because the unless has got two words, if and not. So unless armyworms go away, I will not plant my maize. I will not plant my maize, because the armyworms have not gone away. So unless is negative, please. It is negative. If you train harder, you will win the fight. If you train harder, you will win the fight. Unless you train harder. When we say unless you train harder, what do we mean? Unless you train harder. When we say unless you train harder, we mean if you don't train harder. If you don't train harder, because unless has got if and what? Not. So when we say unless you train harder, then we are saying if you do not train harder. So in as much as you will win the fight if you train harder, what will happen if you don't train harder? You will not win the fight. You will win the fight if you train harder. What will happen if you don't train harder? You will not win the fight. So unless you train harder, this will change now. You will not win the fight. If Mwansa comes, we will go to the cinema. if Mwansa comes, we will go to the cinema. So we will only go to the cinema if Mwansa comes. Unless Mwansa comes, we mean if Mwansa does not come. If Mwansa comes, we will go. What if he doesn't come? We will not go. That's why unless Mwansa comes, we will not go to the cinema, because Mwansa has not come. Unless means if not. So if Mwansa does not come, if he is proved innocent, he will not be sentenced to 16 years in prison. If he is proved innocent, he will not be sentenced to 16 years in prison. So for unless, you have to understand the statement. What is it talking about? So here it is saying, if he is proved innocent, he will not be sentenced. If he is proved innocent, he will not. He will not. What if he is not proved innocent? Then he will be sentenced. So unless, when we say unless he is proved innocent, then we mean if he is not proved innocent. So in the first statement, we are saying if he is proved innocent, he will not be sentenced to 16 years in prison. But in our answer, we have started with unless, meaning we have introduced a negative here. So unless he is proven innocent, if he is not proven innocent, he will be sentenced to 16 years in prison. He will be sentenced to 16 years in prison because he has not been proven innocent. So be careful with the word unless. It has been your perfect two-time Mr. Gilbert CJ. See you in the next video.